Oh my, that is bright this morning. Hello. Maybe we need to flip this around. Oh, not much we can do about that. All right, we're just going to have to deal with half sun, half shade on the face. Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's John Kurozawa. Happy Monday to you all. Yeah, I missed again this weekend. Was not able to do days 11 and 12 of the 75-day challenge over the weekend. One, because of the work I was doing at Rummage-A-Rama, and two, this tooth is bothering the heck out of me right now. But that's for another scope. So it's going to be another day of point 1, point 2, point 3. 11.1 is this morning. 11.2 will be around lunchtime. 11.3 will be a little later this afternoon. But thanks for joining in today. Beautiful Monday morning here in Milwaukee. A little chilly, probably the coldest morning we've had in a while here, but still a glorious day out. Thank you for everybody jumping in. I'm going to get into it right away, folks. 11.1, this was actually inspired by another scope that I saw. You saw the title, brought to you by the letter K. Yeah, kind of like Sesame Street. It's Know Yourself. Now, it was originally going to be Know Your Strengths, Know Your Weaknesses, but it's really Know Yourself. As you're moving forward with things in your life and your career, if you're feeling like you're struggling, if you're feeling like you're not getting anywhere with anything, you've really got to take a look at yourself and figure out where you are strongest and where you are your weakest. There are people that go back and forth saying, well, you need to improve on your weaknesses and become good at those. Others say that you need to become great at one thing, that's your strengths, and continue working on that. I'm a believer in utilizing your strengths, not worrying about your weaknesses, and focusing in on the things that you are really good at and not spinning your wheels and wasting time on things that you're not good at. That's something I struggle with a lot. I say the word struggle in a lot of these scopes, and it's the truth. It's, I think I could do everything. I think I could go out and conquer every battle, and a lot of times I am just not equipped to do it. Whereas I need to be utilizing my strengths, utilizing my talents, and getting the best that I can be at the things that I'm really good at. I tell my son this all the time in sports. Actually, both of my older kids in sports all the time. If you are good at something, become great at it. If you're great at something, become excellent at it. And keep focusing on those things. Become the best you possibly can be in one or two things, and then you can start working on the other things. And that's what the focus of my life, especially my career and the transition I'm in right now, needs to be. And I'm feeling, as I continue to do these scopes, I don't know how many of you caught the Rummage-A-Rama periscopes I did over the weekend. It was a lot of fun, walking around. I was utilizing my talents over the weekend, not just on the scopes, but in the other work I was doing. I'm a public speaker. I do announcing. As you can obviously tell, I love to talk. I get a lot of people that tell me, hey, you've got a radio voice. Well, I did spend 10 years working in radio, so hence the radio voice. Hasn't really gotten me too far elsewhere outside of some of these gigs. But hey, that's okay. I am not meant to be a full-time radio person. Somewhere along the line, my social media, my speaking, and my on-air skills will, it'll benefit into something else. But that's what you need to do, is take a look at the things that you are really good at. Just write down. Actually, I'm gonna borrow one from a couple of my friends that work in sports radio. They do a top 3, bottom 3 every week on the NFL. I'm gonna say do a top 3, bottom 3 of your life. What are the top 3 things you're really good at? What are the bottom 3 things? Maybe the things that you're the weakest at. Focus on those things, take a look at them, and if you are doing things and wasting time, spending time, expending energy on things that are in your bottom 3 and not enough in your top 3, you need to change that. You need to focus on your top 3 and become the best that you possibly can be. Because the more time you spend on things that you are not strong at, you are spinning your wheels, you're going in circles. It's basically like trying to get a truck out of the mud. The tires are spinning and you're not getting anywhere. You're better off focusing on the smooth road and going as fast as you can down the right path. That's it for 11.1, folks. Told you it was going to be a quick one today. I'm going to do everything I can to get 11.2 and 11.3 out. I've got a fairly open day today. Got a couple of projects around the house. I told myself I was going to be focusing heavily on on the career transition, the job search, and focusing on projects I need to be focusing in on starting today. So I'm going to be able to jump in. These scopes are going to be a lot shorter. They're going to be somewhere between 5 and 8 minutes, so I've got to keep them shorter, keep them focused, and that way it makes it a lot easier for you folks too. I know quite a few of you have been watching some of the other ones, and they have been a little bit longer, but I'm going to try keeping these as quick hit as possible for the benefit of you. Hey, if you are a first-time viewer, I greatly appreciate it. Please give me a follow. If you're on Android, swipe up, hit my profile. Please hit follow. Also, go ahead and share this with your friends while I'm still on. For iOS, it's swipe right, swipe left. For Android, it's swipe up and just hit share broadcast. Share it to your followers and share it to your Twitter. I don't get paid for this. I just greatly appreciate as many people as possible getting to see this. Anybody want to throw me a couple of hearts this morning? Just tap the screen. Tap, tap, tap. Would love to see just a couple of hearts this morning before I get going. Makes me feel a little bit better as I get going with the day. I'm also going to try doing... I've got kind of a rant scope I want to do later. I keep them separate from the faith scopes and the 75-day challenge. Oh, also, you can check out what is the deal with the 75-day challenge. If you go to my profile, there should be a link there for my WordPress blog. My last blog entry was from a little less than a week ago, kind of explaining the 75-day challenge and a little bit about myself. Go ahead, take 2 minutes, go ahead and read that. You can kind of get up to date on what's going on. I am still due for putting a recap of days 1 through 10 up, and I will get that done in the next day or two in case you've missed. And unfortunately, these aren't archived. Catch is getting a few of these on there. Also, expect one other thing to talk about real quick. Good morning. Hey, thanks for jumping in. Make sure you give me a follow. Would greatly appreciate it. One other thing I'm working on, I've been starting to do some stuff on Blab recently, blab.im. It's another great platform owned, good morning, John, owned by Twitter, where as opposed to just having one person on the screen like myself, you can have up to 4. And there's a conversation going on. So it wouldn't just be comments popping up down here. It would be my face and 3 other video feeds along with the audio and 4 conversations going on. Hoping at some point in time, maybe by day 25, being able to do a 75-day challenge special Blab edition, which would be really cool. I have to find the right people to talk to. Good morning, Ashley. How are you today? I'm going to start checking some of these profiles. Okay, why is your name Bob? Okay, that makes me wonder a little bit. I'm wondering, are you a real person? Hey, you know what? One bit of advice for you folks, and I'm going to throw this into a different Periscope too. If you are a quote-unquote real person on Periscope and want to interact with people, you've got to get some sort of a profile picture. You know, you can't have the little egg or a blank circle or something else. And take 2 minutes to fill out your profile. Just put something quirky about yourself. Tell people just a little bit about yourself, because it's really difficult sometimes when... Okay, well, that's good to... Okay, all right, I get that one, Ashley. You know, because you were so open and honest, I'm going to give you a follow. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of creepers out there. Yes, there are. But, yeah, make sure, that's just my little bit of advice, is put some sort of a profile picture up there. You know, it doesn't have to be a picture of you, honestly. It's Don. Don that has the St. Louis Cardinals logo. He actually had Miss Piggy up for a while. Just put something up there, and definitely put something in your profile, because there are a lot of strange people out there, and you know, if you put something up on your profile, people will be less likely to block you, because I know a lot of us longer time Periscope users, we're very skeptical of people that don't have a lot of information in there and they're throwing stuff out. And I've blocked almost 100 people, primarily because of comments. Inappropriate comments and other things. I've actually blocked people that I've been watching on other broadcasts too, so it's not just on my own broadcast. But that's my little tip for you this morning. Thank you very much. I am off. I have to go get some coffee. I'm just jonesing for the Monday morning coffee, and hopefully it's not going to affect... Oh, that's the other thing. I want to throw this out. I'm going to mention it the rest of the week. There will not be... Thank you, Ashley. There will not be a Periscope from me Let's see, what day would that be? Today's 13, 14, 15, 16. I guess that would be day 17. I will not be able to do one because, unfortunately, I have to go in for a root canal Friday morning. It's been bugging the heck out of me. Been doing okay on the meds I'm on, but I don't know what condition I'm going to be in. I may, depending on how bloated my face looks on Friday morning, I might do one. We'll see. So just put that ahead, folks. I know it's only Monday, already looking towards Friday. So, all right, that's it. I'm out. I'll be back a little bit later with day 11.2. Make sure you share this with your friends. And your challenge assignment is... Okay, is Charlie your son or your dog, John? Or one of your coworkers? Before I get to my challenge. Always something interesting with you and Don in here, I swear. Okay, anyways, the challenge once again for you is come up with your top 3, bottom 3. Your top 3 is your strengths, bottom 3 is your weaknesses. No, it's a viral video. Oh, I'll have to look that up. Okay. All right, and I don't expect answers from everybody in 11.2. I expect them tomorrow. Oh, you know what? I have seen that one. Yes, the kid's in the car and he's all narked up, right? He's all drugged up and Tweety Birds, Fruit Loops. No, I won't be doing that. Good morning, Jacob. How are you? Yes, I have seen that one. I have seen that one. It's hilarious. So, see, I don't know if I want to be watching those. I don't know how drugged up I'm going to be. No, it may just be... I usually don't go under the gas for dental work. I usually just get a local done, which tends to work out fine. Goodbye. See, I don't mess around with crap like that, okay? Really? Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, that's it for now, folks. I've got to run off. So, again, I will be back later. Don't forget the challenge. Make sure you like this, share this. Somebody throw me a heart, please. Ashley, if you're still here, can you... Tap the screen once for me and give me a heart. Just one. Anybody? Somebody? I feel like I'm begging. Ah, there we go. Okay, my morning's been made. All right, I will see you folks a little bit later. Oh, lots of them. Who's got the blue hearts? Is that you, John? The light blue hearts? That is awesome. Thank you very much. I got to take a look at my profile. I don't even know how many I'm at. I get a laugh at people that have millions and millions of hearts. Yeah, of course it's you, John. And then there's guys like me that I think I finally hit 4,000, which is actually a pretty good number for a little schlub like me. All right, folks. What do you do today? What do I do today? Well, I have a bunch of projects I am working on right now, a couple at home, a couple of side projects I'm working on, and I'm going to be working on developing my next 2 periscopes, which are day 11.2 and day 11.3 of the 75-day challenge. That's what I do. All right. Have a great Monday morning. I'll be back around lunchtime.